Hey everybody, welcome back to more VLR. Last time, we went through the beginning of this route, which is the yellow door route. But there was a catch. Some dead bitch showed up, and that was something. So at this point in the story, we're where Sigma is like, why did this happen to me? Gets a flashback about what he was doing during Christmas morning, I guess, before he gets gassed in his car. And then it's time to go to the various three rooms and get some backstory about the characters. And that's where we're here now. I believe we're doing the lounge first, and I assume this is going to be all new dialogue because everyone has a jumbled up pair and solo bracelet set up. Because we found these guys here.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, you don't even know if Kay has a dick. Could have a vagina. Kay's like, please don't talk about my Virginia. Oh yeah, you're one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay. How about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right, alright.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Man, Saturn is so good. Look at its dick.
Oh, come on. It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
Why we... didn't I pick Saturn just now? I think I'm having a stroke. Different strokes, I
It appears
guess.
to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? So 6 days from now.
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah, well, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with the gas.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? And just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, alright.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right?
You're killing
Don't
me.
tell me. The cat dies at the end. Who fucking who?
Man, you are a complete prick.
Fine. Never mind.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared. Hi, Luna. Hi, bitch that's completely flat.
Hello, Sigma. So this is where you were. Did any of you find anything?
Nope, we got squat.
You were looking, though, right? Hey, answer me.
I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they'd found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
All right.
What about you, Sigma?
Stupid bitch.
You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh yeah, almost forgot. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
So, a cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Ugh.
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
Blech, blech, blech. I don't know. Doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right? Just wait till the next door.
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body feels kind of weird too now that you mention it.
That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something.
Right?
Maybe you didn't want the comic books, right? It's like, oh man, I want them to focus on the Nonary game Ambidex edition. Can't have Kay get distracted by Garfield.
That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
I like the idea where he's like, no, he's too lazy to fake a paper, but he can drug 9 people, throw them inside a facility, complete with puzzles, traps, bombs. I've noticed that Dio is just really good at just being Dio. Being a fuckboy. The other side, hold on. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Hey, that's racist.
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No. I bet you money an article like this was front page news. It's too big of a story. And I really don't think they'd put full-page ads on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
Yeah. You close your fist.
If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, Pretty sure that would have been on the news or
You're
something.
right. We would have heard about it.
Alright, let's have a look around, see if we can find anything
Good
else.
idea.
I'll be off then. What about you guys? Consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Alright, see you later. Where to next? Infirmary, I guess. Head back to where we were before.
Sigma, huh? What do you want?
What? I just came by to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AP game. I'm the reason you and Fire are down to 1 VP.
Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you.
Maybe.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. Shut my mouth, looked around the room. Well, he's a drab guy, but he isn't very aggro, so I'm cool. He's not too aggressive. So is it just you here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, yeah, the lady that was murdered. Yeah, you've been kinda acting weird ever since we found her. Why?
Well, what, isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we have a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh? Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium. The bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
If Zero's one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady. You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask?
Yeah,
Did you notice anything?
not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why is that?
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you.
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
What? There's nothing suspicious about me.
Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Sr. abduct you?
Yeah, forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Yo, Quark, what's up, Q-Dog?
Hey. Stop it. Quark, don't tell him a damn thing!
Well, you're getting more suspicious by the... I started toward the partition as I spoke, with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... he was just standing there. A blank, slightly confused look on his face. This nigga is high. Look at all that weed he just took. He smoked his jacket. Hey, Quark. You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
Hey, T-Dog. Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah, you were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand. My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. Tim Yuji, the hell were you thinking? You can't lick cork back here.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. He's just hanging out, jumping inside her coochie or
Cork,
something.
get over here.
Please don't look at the dead body. Christ. Anyway, you're really sure you're okay?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, looks to me like you're doing fine. Guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see.
Yeah, I'll go check up on the others then. Tenmyuji, keep an eye on him, alright?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
I guess I do, because you fucking keep him he's just jumping in the woman. Just seeing, can I fit my whole head in her wound? Fine, let's go to the crew quarters. Talk to the remaining peeps.
Oh, Sigma.
Well, have you found anything?
No, not really. Well, I have encountered 2 women. And, I really can't get over how bad Alice's design is. Fucking put on a shirt.
Nothing.
Maybe you contract Radical 6 because you can't protect your nipples.
I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any.
Are you posing, you hussy?
Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
So, what's the deal with you 2?
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we do. We're half sisters. Any chance you'd buy that one?
No, not really.
Then what do you think we are?
I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you 2 talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters.
Alice, what should we do?
Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Alright. Where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
Why not? Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk
You
about?
can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Does it have something to do with Zero?
Why would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary, there's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you 2 were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here. It's no big deal. No biggie shiggy dibby.
Well,
I don't know what the fuck I just said, but let's keep going.
this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
What do you mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game.
The rules were different, but it was called the nonary game too. Oh, wait. I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that nonary game also called themselves Zero.
Whoa, hold on there. Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about it in the first place?
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second nonary game?
No. It's my 3rd.
She's really bad at this.
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
What are you... Then that means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean you guess? How could you not? You've been to 3 of these. Whoever keeps doing these notary games must have decided they want you to play a 3rd one.
No, I don't think so. Because the
Why not?
game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested.
Oh, okay. What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but...
Then it has to be them?
No, I really don't think so.
Really?
Because they already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another nonary game.
Yeah, you say that, but this game, these games potentially could get really retarded at the end of them. Just saying, because the first one was really retarded at the end. And I'm really liking this one as I'm playing through it, but then I remember I was really liking 999 until the end. So there's always a chance. There's always a chance for them to trip and land in a Schrodinger's cat box and then get crushed by spikes. Also, this is the most emotion I've seen her show. Varied. It's pretty good. Okay. That makes no sense, but let me see if I have this straight. The nonary game has already been done twice by different people and for different reasons.
Yes, well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the nonary game? Is it just coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero?
I don't know.
That's not good enough! You've been in 3 of these! You've been in 3! You Tossy, she's just loving it. Look, that's the face of someone nutting right now. She's also shivering because she's like, man, I wish I wore more than no clothes.
But I don't know. Oh, the gas mask.
The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too. But what about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
Whoa. Then it's gotta be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice. None of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any of the other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi, but Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
Then before one of us could break this silence... What's up? What's up, Tenmyoji?
Luna! Where's Luna?
She's not here.
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Huh? What happened to Quark?
He just collapsed.
Okay, so Quark collapsed. Huh. Well, hold on. Let's hit this little timeline magic thing. He collapsed early. Before, he collapsed, I think, like, here? Yeah, it was after Escape, because then we have the infirmary scene. But now he's collapsing faster. I mean, at least this time this happened. Hey, maybe Alice won't go crazy this time. I really hope that's not... I don't have to deal with this like 8 times of surprise, she picked up a scalpel. Regardless.
I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Alright, got it. I'll go get Luna, you head back. Clover, Alice, you're with me. We're Team Pussy Magnet.
Okay.
Right.
They're so happy to be a part of the team. Okay, back to this again. Luckily the game actually... I like how they get to skip the Adam explanation and her doctor explanation here because we know it already. Because, you know, that's always neat.
So Quark hasn't... Oh no. Yes, he's been in...
Alright, so this is the same scene as before. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, I told him about it before we went.
What? No. Quark can't be... There must be something we... How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says it's the only way to counteract...
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh god, then he's going to... Oh god, no.
Tenmyuji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank god, you're awake!
Get away from me!
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and skip this because we've seen this 8 million fucking times.
Yes?
There, you ready to boop, shoot him? Good.
Man, he sure was...
Oh yeah, we gotta explain that part. Yeah, he's super violent.
Then, you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real.
Yeah.
That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it.
You don't believe anything. I could give you a sandwich with bologna in it, and you're like, no, it's probably bologna.
Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted. Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
What the hell? Explain.
As much as I would love to. I'm sorry. Time's up. Hit the buttons on your bracelet.
Well, shit. 5 minutes.
And we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
As if you'd tell us even if there was time, right?
Or would I? Who knows?
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
What are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
Huh. You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
At Fi's command, we all began to run. The door opened and we spilled out into the warehouse. Alright, so this is different. We haven't had Alice immediately succumb to Radical 6, which is pretty good. Which is Also interesting because you would think that it would happen at the same time, but then you can't really say when it would happen because Quark did it earlier than usual, which means she could do it later than usual, or maybe not at all, who knows. It'd be nice. I can't even call Quark a shit kid because anytime he has a chance to be annoying, he ends up contracting a virus and getting knocked out.
Doors have 5 minutes.
They're open. We need to hurry.
Who's going to go in which door?
What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Okay, the options are the following. Option A. Clover, myself, and Tenmyuji will go through the blue door. Luna, Phi, and Dio through the green. Kay, Alice, and Quark go to the red. Or we could have Clover and I pairing up with Dio, Luna and Phi pairing up with Quark, Kay and Alice pairing up with Tenmyuji. And then, of course, Clover and I with Quark, Luna, Phi, and Tenmyuji, Kay, Alice, and Dio.
3 minutes.
So how do we want to pair up, guys?
I think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
What do you mean?
The people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio.
A lot of people could say that and it'd be totally legit. Even Dio.
I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick.
You know, she's pretty up there in terms of just being a general bitch. But good lord, Dio at all times is trying to be insufferable, and it's pretty good.
Just anyone but him.
Damn.
Even he's like, shit. That's,
What
Take
did you
the win.
expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was Quark.
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me?
I mean, you are that guy who's just a dick at all times.
Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's unconscious!
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. But I had no better. I think he was just a kid who tired himself out from playing too hard and not contracting a horrible viral disease that'll probably kill him.
All right, Phi. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyuji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Oh, hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but
They're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same door as them.
yeah.
All right, then, about you.
Let's see. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of 3 solos. So, blue with Tenmyuji, red with Dio, and green with Quark. Haven't I gone through all these doors already? I have. Yeah, because I did that for the route. I'll pick Tenmyuji.
Me? But I picked Betray last time.
Exactly. So I'll just make you pick Ally this time. Well, I guess I should say you won't have a choice.
Is that so? Mind telling me how you'll do that?
I'd love to, but we don't really have the time, old man.
Ask me again later, okay?
Fine. You're on.
So we're doing
I'll
option
take that
A.
challenge. I'll kill ya.
That means Luna, Dio, and I will go through the green door.
Which leaves the red door for Quark, Kay, and me.
Any objections? Good.
No, we're good. We're pretty set.
Let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, all right?
You needn't worry.
I'll watch out for him.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, hurry up. Let's go.
Right.
I'm going.
With only seconds to spare, we dash through the blue door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Locked up tight. Three doors. Which one should we take?
That seems like kind of a silly question. I mean, they're all locked, aren't they? How can we go through any of them if they're locked?
Well, this thing here's got a lever on it. Maybe that does something.
Why don't you pull it and find out?
Right.
I'm glad that we didn't have an overly long argument of who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it?
Only one. Why's that?
They're probably telling us we should go that way.
Might as well then. I had a feeling. I, at the last second, remembered that this room had a lever in it. The perfect thing. Because you would think, wouldn't I just be able to pull up the code from the last time we went through a blue door, but no, they have multiple different rooms for these doors. It's a perfect out for them, because otherwise this game would get a lot shorter. Second phase, you'd only have to do once. Why would you even try? Why would you even try? Why?
The door said PEC.
Oh man, you know how much I love PECs.
Guessing it's not for working out, though.
I want to check my BMI, though. Looks like it's probably an acronym or abbreviation for something like Prepared Emergency Chocolate? Private Ecclesia Statistical Commode?
Oh, wait a sec.
Isn't that just like toilet?
There's a manual here.
Oh, okay.
I think it explains what this room is for. Hold on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure than the surrounding environment. Airborne viral contagions.
Quiet. Keep reading, Clover.
Oh, right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated this step, which is intended to prevent contamination of the installation. All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this pressure exchange chamber. Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment. Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing Level A hazmat suits to prevent infection. The PEC will not function unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
Whoa. What's going on here? Are they trying to say the air out there is full of some horrible virus?
I don't think it's just any virus.
It has to be Radical 6.
Then that newspaper article was true. Several long moments of silence crawled past. The three of us just stared at one another, our minds working to make sense of the new information. Eventually, Clover shuffled to one of the lockers and opened it.
Is this one of those hazmat suits the manual was talking about?
Yeah, I figure they are.
We won't be able to get into the pressure exchange thing unless we have one of those on.
And getting that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
So where's the actual decompression room?
Have a look. See that lift over there?
Oh yeah. This room's divided into two floors, upper and lower.
We're on the lower floor right now. Earlier, we were on the upper one.
Then this is the actual pressure exchange chamber. No good. This one's locked too.
Won't open, huh?
Nope.
Okay, it's probably pointless, but humor me on this. Let's go put on those suits, come back here and try the door again. Maybe, just maybe, we can get out?
Well, it does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
It's hard to believe Zero Sr. would make that big of a mistake.
Is that, I'm not gonna talk about it. Not gonna talk about it. Just gonna continue to sit back, relax, and ignore it.
What are we standing around for then? Get to it.